stand up the Vanguard. Hello everyone, welcome to another remote fight match here. And this time we're gonna be doing a proxy play featuring me and a friend. If I ever forgot his channel name already, I'll put it up in the description somewhere or in the video. But yeah, this is gonna be testing set seven's newer TCG exclusive deck called Houndraisers. And yeah, we're gonna be going on to grade 1 turn here with my friend here. And he's gonna use Valshaban to draw one with a Soul Blast and draw another one from the starter because we love the plus. Now it's simple, straightforward, not much here. So he's gonna swing for 8. And I'm just gonna take it since I actually need the CB. And gladly there's no trigger. And I'm gonna take it, and that's also Persona right there, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna go to my turn now. And unfortunately, there has been a little bit of a typo on my side because I didn't really realize I actually misprinted literally the grade 2. We'll see later. So we're gonna go for on ride here with on ride from Izumi. We're gonna call a a high beast from the top 7 here to call it back row, and I can actually run Tigris in this deck because he's pretty generic enough by himself. So yeah, and a high beast too, very good. And we're gonna see, did I do a rush here by any chance? Yeah, I did do a rush. We're gonna call Mishiro on place, just have a Houndraiser Vanguard in any grade possible, or just be a grade 2 here, because she is a grade 2. Check top 7 to call another to call a high beast, but since I whiff, I'm gonna have to CC 1 there. Basically a Burning Horn Dragon effect, which I'm actually pretty, glad to have in a newer deck like this, which just we can basically refund our CB that way more easily. So we're gonna go for, did I call another high piece here? I think, because rushing with this is actually pretty efficient. So we're gonna call a Regon there as just a booster. Yeah, we're just gonna swing with Hakuren here for just 18. And I'm gonna drive check at Raising Angel Ladder. He's gonna take a damage, he's gonna be at 18. It's still actually gonna hit. Yeah, we're gonna soul charge with Mishiro's skill when boosted by a high beast. I'm gonna soul charge a Murgown there, and I also almost forgot to do Energy Blast to the bounce back Tigris, because we do have a Tigris in drop, thankfully for the 5k shield increase. Go Prisms to grade 2 now, riding Aqua. I think on ride, he's gonna do Valshaban. No, he's not Valshaban. On ride, Soul Blast 1 to check top 7 for a Prism, I think. I'm still I'm a bit rusty on knowing what these cards will do, so I do apologize. But yeah, he's gonna whiff there, it seems. And yeah, he had to ditch, and I think that's a Blitz order. I think yeah, that's a Blitz order. Yeah, he's gonna whiff. Let's see what he will do for grade 2 here. I will say with how Houndraisers has been for me lately, they're a very solid deck, and thankfully they don't rely on Sir Gaon to ride or die. So I was gonna call a grade 2 support there that can, I think, search for a Prism to in the top 5 or 7, I think. I'm not sure, it's top 5 or 7, either of the two. It seems to be 7. He's gonna look for and whiff again. And unfortunately, in this case, he doesn't CC. Unlike another Burning Horn Dragon effect-esque with Mishiro here. And honestly, this matchup was pretty good in general, because both are just benefiting a lot here. And we're just gonna soul charge 2 if I think he whiffed, yeah. We're gonna swing with Aqua here. And I also took the damage here. Should be a no trigger, thankfully. And damage check Hakuren, unfortunately. Now he's gonna swing with his other rear. I'm gonna use Tigris here in this case to recycle it. I could just leave it at 15, not gonna lie, but nah, we're gonna recycle him back. Now first grade 3 turn here with over here. We're gonna discard a crit this time to ride to Aoi. And now here comes where the typo comes in. Hakuren can actually call himself out if you whiffed somehow in the top 7, but thankfully not this time. We're gonna get another Hakuren here. I think, did I have some other high beasts in the drop besides Tigris, of course? Now we're gonna go something, I think we just went for a simple 3 attack turn here because our stuff are not really online up until we're at grade 3. Now until our opponent is at grade 3 where we can actually do some more funny stuff here. I'm just gonna Soul Blast with Aoi skill to call a high beast, but choices matter here by a ton because you have so much to choose from. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a defensive. We're gonna build up their defense here because Well, the 10k shield actually matters a lot in this format or standard, like especially if you're guarding with very awkward numbers too. Like at least Red Gallon counts as a 10k shield, but unfortunately I did not see my grade 3 enabler called Station here. We're just gonna call a Hakuren, and we're gonna use Bracing Angel Ladder just to try and plus. I know Prisms doesn't retire, but I was just gonna go for it for the draw. And I did get a Mishiro. I was tempted to overcall here, not gonna lie, but I just chose to preserve CB. And did I call? I didn't call a booster for Aoi here. Just gonna swing for 18. Let's see. I'm just gonna take it. One drive. It's gonna be a PG and a crit. I'm gonna take it. Crit to Van, power to Hakuren. Yeah, gonna take 2, and he's gonna get a defensive. So that's he has a 20k now. Michiru's gonna swing. She has to get plus 10k, yeah, but I am able to soul charge 1, which is a Tigris, just very good for me. At least when I soul blast it later, because gotta love the consistent recycling in this deck. Now we're gonna go for a 18 to 18 to that's 23 to 20, because Aoi gives plus 5k to any high beast in the back row at all times. Yeah, he's gonna guard that for 25. We're gonna swing with Hakuren here. We're gonna bot deck a Mergown, but I almost was stupid to bot deck Bingle Brave because he is actually still high beast. But no, we're gonna be smart about it. I'm just gonna swing for still 1 damage, but at least that's 2 curse out of the deck. We're gonna Energy Blast 2 to bounce itself back. I'm not gonna forget it this time now. And the power does remain, so I'm keeping the power counter down on Regon. But unfortunately, I did not see the grade 3 that enables the intercepts, so I wish I could bounce back Regon, but I digress. So he's gonna go to the first grade 3 turn of Prisms here, and his stuff does get lethal because I went first, because that's gonna enable the crit here for Labrador. But to be fair, I am at 2 damage, and I can just tank the Vanguard if I wanted to. But I think I was, with my hand state right there, I think I had like at least 7 to 8 cards in hand with Tigris included. I do run draws in this deck, but as you can see, I really did not see anything. It's really just crits for the time being too. There's like 2 crits out now, like 1 in drop and 1 in hand for me. And we're gonna go to the first grade 3 turn for Prisms. It's gonna Soul Blast 1 to bounce the grade 2 there, and to call 2, call 1. It's gonna call 1 there, and Labrador's plus 5. No, we're gonna put it to soul actually. Yeah. Now we're gonna she's gonna get plus 5k for the rest of the turn. We're gonna call the grade 2 again to search the top 7. If it whips, I think you soul charge, or no, I'm unsure really. I'll just check it up on after the video's over. No, he did not whiff this time. We are seeing Persona right here. So I think he's not gonna soul charge. Yeah, he did not reveal a card in the early turn. So yeah, you can soul charge too if you whipped. Now we're gonna see if he has the 2 grade 2, the 2 prism units needed to pull out the full combo. Let's see. No boosters, I think, for the time being on this turn. But he's gonna give power to the front row by 5k with Labrador's skill. Yep, Labrador's skill. Now let's see. He's gonna Energy Blast 7 to draw 1, and he's really digging for pieces here. And he saw a grade 1 there, and does he have? Oh man, he really did not see any of his pieces here. He's just digging here right now. Pretty much like similar to what I do here. He's gonna check top 7 for yeah, he saw it. Now he has the grade 1 and grade 2 now, because he did drive check the grade 2 earlier, the green one. So yeah, he's set for the 5 attack turn. Now the question is, can I actually defend in this turn? Because my hand was, I think, at best just a few triggers and the Tigris plus a few PGs as well. And let's see what we can do here. And Houndraisers too, they're like just a pretty good deck in general. If you want to pick it up as a budget option, just avoid Sargon and you're fine. So we're gonna swing here for 15. I could guard with, yeah, I'm gonna just intercept with one of them, but I'm not sure what I want to first. I think we're just gonna sacrifice Hakuren here for 18, since at least these first few swings are guardable. I could intercept here again, but did I choose to use Tigris in this? No, we're gonna just intercept again with Mishiro for 18. And I may have lose my Houndraisers at the front, but we're just gonna risk it. I think I have a Persona right in hand anyways. And we're gonna use with Labrador's skill now. Counter plus 1. Call 2 from hand. Calling the main supporting units here for the grade 2 and the grade 1. I forgot their names. I'm so sorry. I'm not too well versed in the BT names yet, so I'm just gonna apologize for that. So yeah, he's gonna call and get the draw and 5k in a crit. I think. Yeah, so he's gonna go for 23 2 crit on my Vanguard. Did I? It's either a 2 to pass or a PG. No, I think we're gonna go for a 2 to pass because he's at 23. I put myself 38. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 to pass. Let's see. First check is no trigger. Second check is also no trigger. Poetically is also the 2 best units for the deck here. Did I just take these 2 as well because I wanted the CB because he is fairly at 4. And my hand was not looking too good for defense there. At least they were both 1 damage. I'm just gonna take it. And I did pull the trigger, but it's a bad heal since we're both at equal damage. Now let's see if I can do something to bounce back from losing the majority of my field. So that's me drawing another Hakuren there. We're gonna energy charge to 5. So we're gonna get a Persona right turn here finally. Now plus 10 front row. Let's just see if I have the needed pieces to rebuild the board. The back row has no issue, but it's the front row that needs working because it always has to be high beast in the back row for intercepting, and the front row always has to be Houndraisers themselves. The downside to Houndraisers is that there is no way we can search the Houndraisers themselves, but only the high beast. Like ironically enough, and the only way to even get a Houndraiser unit is by the ride line with Aoi riding on top of Hakuren, and you would think that Mishiro would search both High Beast and Houndraisers, but unfortunately no. But we're gonna be calling down a Mergown there. I was tempted to call another Red Gown just to try and rip his hand, because to be fair, he bounced his intercept back. So I could have been smarter about it here, because I could have eaten his hand better, but nah, I just had to go for power here. Now let's see. Did I just call another? I think I just called another Hakuren here because I legit just didn't see my grade 3. And we're gonna soul charge 1. Unfortunately, we're just gonna be losing a crit there. Now let's see. Mergown now. He gains plus another 5. He gains a 10k basically if he's in the center back row. And with Aoi's skill, she's basically like Grand Grace but sort of better because she enables a back row center attacker that can drive check once. And it can restand, but you cannot attack a second time. Which is like basically the high beast behind Aoi becomes an attacker and then a booster. Just like I just loved how they made the gimmick here for this deck. So we're gonna swing with 23 1 drive to Vanguard. So it's just normal guard because I just couldn't call another Red Gown, unfortunately. He's gonna guard for currently that's 1 to pass. That's 30. Yeah, it's OT to pass. Yeah, that's OT to pass. No, 1 to pass, because it's 33 still. He's gonna take it either way, but that's gonna be a no trigger. No, it was 2 to pass, yeah. No, OT to pass. We're gonna swing with Aoi now. And unfortunately, I also did not have the best order in this deck, which is a Warrior's Rest. So we're just gonna swing for 23 plus 20. That's a 36. Now we're gonna swing here. We're gonna check a no trigger and no trigger, because, man, it's unfortunate. Even how much deck thinning I was doing. Now we're gonna use Mishiro here. She's gonna get plus 10k now since my opponent is at grade 3. He's just gonna take it. It's just 1 damage at least. Let's see. And it's the OT. Unfortunately, well, that's just very sad on my end. But we're still gonna use Hakuren to recycle back a Tigris, surprisingly, because there wasn't really any other high beast there. But at least I can still use Tigris' skill to Energy Blast 2 to bounce himself back. Because, again, I didn't see my grade 3 here that enabled me to intercept. We're still at equal damage at least. So we're going to go into his turn now. And there was a bit of audio issues on my friend's side here. But we managed to pull it through anyway. So we're going to Persona Ride here. And I'm just praying on the fact that I would get defensives, because at this rate, my hand was like, it had like 2 dead cards, like 2 orders of a Warrior's Rest, which I couldn't even use in this match. So we're gonna go to Valshabon here. He's gonna increase the 5k, the 10k buff from Persona Ride to 15k, because he did Persona Ride to get the requirement there. Now he's gonna be thinking about what he's gonna Soul Blast or Labrador's skill here. Let's see, Soul Blasting a copy of herself from the Ride deck, and let's see, we're gonna bounce Valshabon back here, and we're gonna call she's gonna gain more power in that rate. Then we're gonna call a unit here to form a board. Now, it wasn't a matter of big power if I can't and shield with Ragon and Murgown, if I can't even intercept with them. It was just the worst part of this game. Like, we basically ride or die in terms of defense without saying Station, the grade 3 that gives intercept to all Hound Beasts in the back row, but no additional shield value, unfortunately. So, what I would expect from Houndraisers in the future is definitely a grade 2 Houndraiser that can replace Izumi. No, I can replace Hakuren in the main deck, because it's currently, you can run Hakuren in the main deck for sure, but definitely not Izumi. He's not really worth it. So just give a grade 2 that can possibly give shield value and a way to protect the board, and that's it. And Houndraiser is pretty much set for being a much more consistent deck here. Now we're gonna go on to, that's I think 33, I think. Yeah, we're gonna take it, and that's a no trigger, unfortunately. No, I'm at 5. Let's see. I don't think I survived this turn. Like, excuse me. 1 defense was all I needed to sort of survive this turn here. But unfortunately, I think I had like 2 PGs in hand, mind you, but his attacks are getting bigger and bigger by the second, and he's gonna get 2 more after Labrador swings. And Labrador is, of course, a lethal at gonna be, that's over the 28 plus 3. It's gonna be 33 double crit, and at least the OT is out, but at the same time, he's still filtered quite decently in the first grade 3 turn. So he's been contemplating on what I should guard here. We're gonna guard for I think that's 30. He's gonna be swinging for 35, so it's gonna be 38 on my end. Yeah, it's gonna be 38. We're just gonna be, I think I PG'd this for Labrador. Yeah, I'm just gonna PG it, and as you can see from my hand there, it kind of sucks. And we're gonna go for, yeah, we're gonna bounce back the 2, and it's just gonna get a crit. We're just gonna call them back, and man, they got fucking fat. I think it increased from like 33 to 38 to like 43 and 48, because man, call to the grade 2s, because he's getting all that power. There's gonna check the twin drive. Let's see. Twin drive is a front trigger. Gotta love it. And the second check is a no trigger at least. But everything at least is a 1 damage. I had to take 1, because I literally could just need a 15k shield on my field. But again, I didn't have the grade 3 here, unfortunately. So we're gonna swing here with everything is 1 damage. I can only take 1. So I just had to risk taking this. But I think I know I couldn't. I didn't win this game for sure, dudes. Like, I just couldn't win unless I just pulled 1 trigger. 1 trigger was enough to boost me to guard this attack. I was 15k short, but then my field has 15k shield. But again, no grade 3. That's the most frustrating part in this deck. If you don't find your grade 3, you ride or die. Like, you literally just die without having access to the interceptors on the field. Like, man, if I just had Station here, I could have lived, but now, and poetically, he's the last damage. Well, that's it for this match, folks. It's actually the first of 2. You're gonna see more after this. But yeah, special thanks to my friend, Hobby Shelters or whatever. I'm just gonna put up his channel here in front here. But yeah, much thanks to him allowing me to play against his Prisms here. And you're gonna see the next round in the next couple of days at best, or even just in a few weeks, because, well, school is really occupying me right now. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this match here. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you all love like this proxy testing of Houndraisers. And yeah, so this is gonna be Vanguard Kitty signing out.